Hello guys, welcome back. This is Vlogmas Day 3, and on this special episode I'm going to show you how I make my special delicious stew. You don't want to miss this. So as you can see, the first step to this stew is putting your oil in the pot and pouring your onions. This is onions puree. I blended the onions, and this is actually a step you shouldn't miss at all. Blending your onions gives your stew a different taste entirely. It's different from cutting your onions. I've tried it several times and I bet you the result is mad. The result is actually splendid. The result is so yummy, you will love it. So blend your onions. Please forgive my oil. I use it to fry a lot of chicken. That's the reason why the color have changed like this, but I bet you the oil contributes a lot of flavor to this food because it smells so divine. So this is my onion frying for a while. Let the puree fry for a while, and I bet you everywhere in your house will be smelling so good, so yummy, so Christmassy. Like everyone already will know that Christmas is already in this house, so there's something happening here. Shall we come? Should we be invited or not? But I bet you by this stage, at this stage, everywhere is smelling so nice. So this is my tomato mixture. This is pepper. This is tatashe. That's bell peppers. This is a chili pepper, shombo. I mixed everything together and blended it. I don't blend the onions into this. I make sure I blend my onions separately, like you saw. Fried it before pouring the tomato mixture inside. And I bet you when you try this, guys, you will know the difference. The difference will shock you. Yes. So after that, you fry this tomato mixture. I don't usually fry mine for too long because I don't like it when it's over fried, but I definitely fry it for 15 to 20 minutes, just so that it won't be sour. So at this stage, I usually cover it because I feel like when I cover it, it retains the heat and it makes it to fry faster. So I always fry, cover, and make sure you do not stay far away from your stew, because these tomatoes can burn easily and you do not want that burnt flavor in your stew at all, because that's one thing that messes up the stew. It makes it have that bitter taste that you do not want to see. So at this stage, I felt like my stew have fried to an extent, so I'm going to pour in my thyme and my curry powder in this, just so that it will fry with the stew again. I'll still let it fry, but I want the flavor to come out at this stage. So at this stage, I think I'm done frying. The next step is actually to pour in my chicken stock. I'm using chicken stock. This is the stock that I use. This is the stock from the chicken I just cooked for this stew. So I'm pouring that all in. The next step is actually to taste and pour my sugar in it. Yes, are you surprised? Yes, I know you are. I put a little bit of sugar in my stew because of the sourness. If you taste your stew and your stew has a little bit of sourness in it, please put a little bit of sugar and you will know the difference. Can you see that black thing coming out from underneath my pot? That shows that the stew is a little bit burnt. So therefore you can see that the burnt part is already coming out. So what I do at this stage is to turn it into a different pot, because I do not want that bitter taste. Anytime your stew is burnt, I bet you to have that bitter taste. So just turn it into another pot entirely, especially when you are not done with the stew yet. Turn it into another pot, then put the other pot away, and do not scrape the bitter part into the new pot, please, just so that your stew will still be red, to still taste nice, it won't taste bitter. I think I'm putting about 5 seasoning cubes. Yes, then I'm putting a little bit of salt. I'm adding water to it. After adding water, then this is my fried chicken. I pour my fried chicken in it, and I noticed a little bit thick, so I'll still add a little bit of salt and water in it, just so that the taste will not go away. So I'm adding this seasoning into it. It's an onion, garlic and ginger seasoning. Yes, just so that to give it more, more taste, more aroma and all that. So at this stage, I'm letting my stew cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, so that everything will marinate. The chicken, the stew will marinate together. So at this point, I think my stew is done. It's ready. I'm leaving it to cook for 5 more minutes, and after that I remove my stew. Guys, when it's festive period, stew is very important in the house. Why? Because whatever you cook, if you cook jollof rice, fried rice, everything will finish in one day, but your stew can last for 1 week. Stew is very essential this season. It's very important. You can just go into the kitchen and throw in something so fast and eat with your stew. So do not forget to make your stew this festive period, and please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please like and comment on the comment section. Thank you so much. I bet you love this stew recipe. Do not skip any step. Do not skip whatever that I've shown you, and you will definitely not regret trying this. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.